Afternoon everybody, evening everyone, morning everyone. Hope you're well, hope you're staying safe. No matter what you're doing, where you're doing it or who you're doing it with, hope you're staying safe and having a lovely day. So this is the first video I've done, I don't know, in ages, and just really an updates video more than anything, because I'm not going into the hives, it's too hot and everyone seems to be doing fine. It's from the outside. I'll show you them in just a second. But yeah, so we're not going into the hives today. Two reasons. One, it's hot, and I'm not going into the hives while it's this hot. I won't do as well as I should be doing, and the bees will be extra grumpy. You know what it's like when it gets hot, you don't want to be messed around, so that's that. So I'm not going into the hives and inspecting or checking anything over. That will come in there hopefully next week. Hopefully next week we'll do that. But yeah, just to let you know, obviously we're still here and the bees are still doing how we're doing and such like. So first off, I'll start off with a little bit of home life, a little bit of insight of how we're doing and life itself. Family is doing well. Heidi, our new addition to the family. Hopefully people saw the little video we did the last week, or however long ago it was. She's doing very well. She's growing nicely, and as far as we can tell, is happy and healthy and all sorts. The other kids obviously well, and both myself and my wife, apart from somewhat sleep deprived, are doing as good as could be expected. So yeah, so that's that. On to bees. I'll turn you around actually and I'll show you what I mean, so just bear with me a second. We'll start off down here. Now this is Abby. Now as you can see, Abby is still growing, is still doing well. So she's still coming and going. We've got our wasp guard on, which I'm so glad I put on when I did. But she's coming and going, she's alive. She has got 2 supers on at the moment and one at the top which is being cleaned out. So she is doing well. What we'll do is we're going to check, I'll talk about the supers and what I'm doing in them just a bit. This hive is a dead out, so I'll sort that one out at some point. Moving up the line, so we've got these 2 hives, which I believe is Summer and Dema. As you can probably see, their bees coming and going really well. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, as I say, they're doing really well, they stop coming out. So she's doing well, as does the one next to her. Again, either Dema or Summer, I can't remember. We've got these 2 right here. Look at the state of that entrance reducer. It's doing the job, but could have done better. She's doing well. Both of these 2. This is going to be Brenda and Cindy. So they're both alive and well. And then up here, or is this Brenda? Actually, I think this is Brenda. And this is Brenda down here. She's got 2 supers on, which again I'll talk to you about in just a minute. Growing well, and one being cleaned up at the top. So as far as these hives are going, everything is kind of where I left them. So happy days. Bee house. Fantastic, they're doing great. Young bees by the looks of things as well coming out the front. Excellent. So yeah, so we're good. So bees seem to be doing fine. I'll turn you back on me just a second to show you what I'm doing. So what we're planning on doing is, with the supers, is we are going to be removing all the supers at the end of August. So all the supers are going to be coming off. And then we're going to start doing our mite treatment. The honey supers which are fully capped and all ready to go, they'll be extracted and absolutely fine. The ones that aren't, or the frames which aren't, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave them for winter. I'm going to let them overwinter with a honey super on this time. I don't normally, because they're on 14 by 12s, I don't need it, but it's going to be a funny old, I just have that feeling it's going to be a funny old winter. So I'm going to leave them with a box of honey, or as much as is uncapped, so not ready for human consumption. And I'll leave that on them. So once I've done the mite treatment, I'm going to pop that back on. So there's probably going to be, I reckon there'll probably be one honey super on each of these hives for them to overwinter. Obviously if they don't, we'll obviously feed them up with sugar syrup and that as well, just so they can bulk it up. But that's our plan. So once end of August, we're going to whip all the supers off, extract the ones which I can extract, put the ones that aren't ready for extraction back on the hives, and we're just going to leave them on there. That's our plan for how they're going to do this year. Yeah, should be good with that one. As far as, I'll tell you what, I'm going to pause you, I'm going to stop you again, I'm going to turn you around again, so just bear with me once more. Now we are looking at one of the apple trees which has grown phenomenally. Didn't think it had grown that bad, but look at that. We've got some massive apples on there. I think the fact that they've had no water is kind of causing a crack and all sorts of stuff, so I probably wouldn't eat those ones, but apples are growing on that one. We'll take it down the line to the rest of the trees. Where are we? Here we go. So this is our sops of wine tree. Look at these beauties. They are stunning. Now we're currently going through a bit of a drought, but we haven't had rain for, well, I can't remember the last time it rained, if I'm honest. So the fact that these have grown as well as they have done, I'm quite chuffed with. So we've got, well, it must be every apple down the line, every apple tree down the line has got apples on it, and I'm chuffed to bits with that. And this is only the first year that these ones have been in, apart from the Sops of Wine tree. The rest of them are on their first year, I think, or second year, but they're doing great, absolutely great. So I'm not too sure when to harvest apples. That's something I'm gonna have to look at. But we've got a good amount of apples to start doing some work with, I think. And if this is year one, year two for apples is gonna be amazing. So fantastic news. So that's apples. Now this section here, this is gonna be where the new shed goes eventually. And then this section down here, down that end down there, is gonna be where the vineyards, so we have a line down there, and a line down there, and the meadow flower, so the wildflower mix is gonna go. So that's all to be done, that's all gonna happen. It's just I need time to do it. And the other thing I need is rain, because there's no way I'm rotovating up this floor without any rain on it for however long it is. It's just not gonna work. So that's the plan for that one. So once the rain comes in and the ground gets a little bit softer, then we will. I know I need to mow down here, I know I need to trim down here, look at the state of it, but again, it's just so hot at the moment, I just don't want to. And the other thing is, as I said, a sensible head on, if I spill a little bit of petrol, or if I use a smoker or something like that and a little bit goes on the ground, I don't know how quickly the place is going to go up. So I'm just going to wait until we get some rain, let it dampen everything down a bit, and go from there. So that's bees, that's apples, that's future plans. Anything else I've got to say? I think that's it. So that's it for bees and all that sort of stuff. Whilst we're here, I'll tell you what, I'm going to turn you back around to me again, just 1 second. There we go. So whilst I'm at this point of the video, we're still over our 700 subscriber mark, which is amazing considering I haven't done a video for ages. So for everyone that is sticking with us and staying with us, I really, really appreciate it. Massive appreciation to everyone that is liked, commented, shared, subscribed, all that sort of stuff for this channel. The support has been great, and we are still, like I said, we're over our 700 mark, which is what I wanted to get to by the end of this year. So anything more is a bonus. So thank you so much for that one. The other thing is as well is comments, likes, and all that sort of stuff on my previous live stream when I introduced our little Heidi. I will get back to your comments. I've just been so busy, and I will get up to date with everything as well. So that being it, I think that's it. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for everything about support you're doing. I hope you're well. I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're staying cool. And fingers crossed for some rain very, very soon. We'll catch you soon. Bye-bye now.